Hi, I'm Ching, and I want to show you that with a bit of kitchen know-how, anyone can cook up fast, fresh, flavoursome, authentic Chinese food, armed with just a few basic cooking tools, a few store cupboard essentials, and some great fresh ingredients. Today's dishes are all packed with the fiery flavour of chilli in its many forms.
That's got some kick.
First up, prawn and chili bamboo shoot stir-fry, a spicy dish with a bit of a bite. Next, it's my breaded haddock with Sichuan pepper, chili and salt. Fish and chips, Chinese style. And finally, Sunday lunch turned into fabulous fine dining. Roast beef in 4-spiced chili oil. London cab drivers Alex and Bernice are joining me in Chinatown today. Friends and colleagues who are both confident cooks. They've challenged each other to see who's the best at cooking fast, fresh and fabulous Chinese food.
Thanks a lot.
With cooking today, I think I will naturally take to it a lot easier. Do you want me to help you?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
I think Alex will find it really difficult because I've just been cooking longer than he has.
I'll have a go at cooking anything. Normally, I don't go for anything too spicy. I'm not a big fan of chilli. I'm hoping that maybe this experience may change my mind. Brilliant. What a mess.
I think the most challenging thing for me will be the timings, getting the timings right with the cooking and working next to someone that I'm kind of quite competitive with.
I'm not a bad cook, so I'm in with a chance.
I'm going to teach them a couple of my favourite fiery meals, and later their families will help me decide who's the winner. But before we get cooking, I'm taking Alex and Bernice to the heart of Chinatown to show them the variety of chilli products that are available on the market. OK, guys, so we've got all the dry chilies. OK, we've got chili flakes and we've got the Sichuan chilies. I'm looking for some chili oil. Aha, here we go. Some over here. Just need a jar of this. Now, basically, I know that you're a huge fan of chilies, Bunny, so this is perfect for you because you can layer the different kinds of heat. But also for you, Alex, you know, if you're not too keen on the spices and the heat, then you can basically select some of these ingredients, but kind of, you know, increase the intensity as you cook and as your palate kind of gets used to the chili. But basically, there's hundreds of different kinds of jars of chilies, chili pastes made from fermented soybeans, made from broad beans. Some are just chili oils, which have just been infused with chili. And then there's like sweet chili sauce, hot chili sauce. It's basically endless.
With the dried chilies, would they last longer than the actual jarred chilies?
Yes, the dry chilies will last forever. So basically what you want to do is keep the dry chilies in an airtight container and they will keep for ages. OK. I just need to pick up a few more bits and then it's time to get cooking. I've got a great first recipe to show our cabbies in Chinatown. It's prawn and chili bamboo shoot stir-fry. This dish was inspired by all my kind of leftover bits of store cupboard ingredients, OK? So to run you through, I've got the clove of garlic, I've got some lovely juicy tiger prawns. They've been deveined. Do you like prawns?
Love them.
You love them?
Yeah.
How about you, Alex?
I do, yeah.
Yeah? Good stuff. Got some fresh shiitake mushrooms, some Chinese leaf, some fresh herbs there, some spring onions and coriander. And this is what I'm going to put into this dish. This is lovely pickled chili bamboo shoot.
Do you want me to try a bit, yeah?
Yeah, please do.
I'll try that.
I hope you like the flavour.
I'll get the
It's lovely crunchy. It's got lovely texture. This is my desert island ingredient for sure, because I love this just added in stir fries, you know, added in congee. Oh,
It kind of,
my favourite.
you get the flavour just sort of after, and then it all starts coming out, the flavours.
Do you like your spicy food?
Yeah, I do.
That's my style. How about you, Alex?
Yeah, it's nice.
Not too spicy for you, I hope?
No, it's fine.
OK, good stuff. Fine. Now, basically what I want is a clove of garlic. So just mash that up and then just roughly chop it, OK? And basically mashing up the garlic, it just helps release the oils and the flavour. So when it cooks, it's just going to be so lovely and aromatic. Then next, I want some shiitake mushrooms. They should be, you know, lovely and woody and earthy. Okay, so just a good handful there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next, I'm going to just prepare some Chinese leaf. Now, I just want to slice up the stalks, just into nice thin slices like that, and then separate the leaves, because they're gonna take no time to cook. Okay, so time to wok. Gonna get this nice and hot now. In with a tablespoon of brown nut oil. Then in very, very quickly with the garlic. Give that a good toss. In with the prawns. Give this a good toss as well. And then as the prawns start to turn colour, we add a splash of rice wine. Give that a good toss. In with the mushrooms, the stalks of the Chinese leaf. Give that a good toss again, and then just basically stir. And this is going to take no time to cook. It's very, very fast because we don't want the prawns to be overcooked and too chewy. We want them just right. Okay. This stage, I'm going to add in 3 heaped tablespoons of this bamboo shoot preserved in salt and chili oil. And that's going to add a lovely, salty, chunky flavour, spicy. So give that a good mix in there. Yeah. In with the finer leaves, because they don't take long to cook at all. And then some sugar, and that's going to balance out the heat. Pinch of salt. Fresh herbs. Do you like spring onions? Some coriander?
Yeah.
Just roughly chopped, and then just maybe 1 spring onion. Spring onions in, and then some coriander in like that. Take it off the heat, and then we're ready to serve.
It's my spicy and crunchy prawn and chili bamboo shoot stir fry.
Chopsticks at the ready?
I think this is going to be the most difficult part of the dish.
Especially going for the mushroom.
You want to dive in?
Why not?
Go for the mushroom. Go for a nice, there's a bit of prawn. Nice prawn there.
Gorgeous. Really nice.
That's got some kick. Sorry. That bamboo's got some kick now it's been cooked.
That is great.
Seems to have lifted the heat slightly.
Lots of different flavours in there, isn't
Yeah,
there?
if you pick up different bits, you get different types of flavours within it. It's not just one whole flavour.
Would you cook that again?
Oh, definitely. Because it is so quick, but it's so tasty.
The second dish I'm cooking out in Chinatown is simple and scrumptious. Fish and chips, Chinese style. It's breaded haddock with Sichuan pepper, chili and salt.
This is a super easy dish. You want to just slice the fish into nice long pieces like that, 1.5 centimetres thick, with the skin on. It's fine. So basically, I want to dip the fish in some flour, okay, and then just pop them in there for the moment. Right, work your way through each one. Very, very easy. I'm going to need an egg. Okay, fine. Then basically what we want to do is dip each piece in the egg and then into the breadcrumbs like that, okay? Pop that on a plate. Each one just turn and coat. And then again. So, there you go. That's done. Put those to one side. Quick wash of the hands. And then, very, very simply, I've got the wok nice and hot here, full of oil. No more than halfway of oil, and it's always good if you've got a round bottom block at home to have a wok ring, right, to keep that basically stable and safe because you're obviously deep frying. So just put a little bit of batter in there. If it pings back up, then you know it's ready, okay? So, lovely. Now, we want the fish, and basically just add it in. Just be careful. Obviously, you can use a spider to help you, or drop them in, using chopsticks.
And when you say spider,
one of these. Kind of like a spider web.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. And now these literally take seconds to cook. Less than a minute. As soon as they turn golden brown, you know they're ready. Okay, so lift that out, off the heat. Now, I want to make my spice mix, all right, to coat the fish. Very quickly in with some toasted Sichuan peppercorns, a good amount in there, some of the dried chilies we picked up earlier, and some salt, good amount of sea salt, and then basically just pound. So give that a good pounding, and this is going to be this kind of salty, numbing, spicy coating, okay? So give that a good mix, like that, perfect. And then basically just sprinkle this over the top like that. And because that's still lovely and warm, just kind of use your fingers. Now I'm going to serve this on a bed of just lettuce leaves, okay? And some carrots and some chili, fresh chili, like that on a bed. And then just basically pop these beauties on top like that. See, they're lovely and tender on the inside still.
Light and crunchy, my twist on a British classic. Breaded haddock with Sichuan pepper, chili and salt.
Thanks. There you go.
Very nice. Nice and hot as well, which I like.
Yeah. Nice
Gorgeous.
and hot and
Yeah,
spicy.
really
Can
nice.
you taste the heat?
Really good.
It's got a
Are
kick.
you all right?
It's definitely got a kick. Yeah.
Can you still speak?
Yeah.
It's really hot, but nice.
Nice with
I
a-
like that.
Nice with a chilled beer,
Yeah,
I think.
beautiful. Really lovely.
So another one, Alex?
No, thank you. It's a bit hot for me.
Too hard. Ah, you chilly wimp.
So our cabbies have seen my dishes and they're all revved up and ready to cook.
How are you feeling about your dishes?
Excited.
Good stuff, because Alex, I've given you the breaded haddock with Sichuan chili salt.
Thank you.
And Bernice, I've given you the delicious prawns in chili bamboo shoots.
Lovely, and I'm really happy that he's got the hot dish.
And of course, Alex, you know the chili.
Yeah.
You can obviously tone it down, and maybe you want to make 2 portions
I
to your
think I might,
taste.
yeah.
So if you're happy, then get cooking.
Okay.
More of this piece of garlic. Ah, that's better.
I have to
too
say,
hot 'cause
this
it
is
burns
quite a
very
messy
quickly.
dish. It didn't look that messy yesterday when you were cooking it.
Okay. Well, Alex and Bernice are getting on with their dishes. I'm going to make one more to add to the feast, and that is my roast beef in 4-spice chili oil, and it's full of flavour. Now, with roast beef, you can go for a good piece of rib joint, you know, for everyday roasting. But if you want to splash out, then go for a good sirloin joint. And it's really lovely and it's going to be juicy. So, first with the beef then, I'm going to make a delicious rub. And for that, I need some 5-spice powder. So, a good tablespoon in there. Some cracked black pepper, just about a teaspoon. And for, you know, a real spicy kick that's going to complement my 4-spiced chili oil, I'm going to add some dry chili flakes, about a teaspoon in there. And of course, my favourite Chinese spice, the Sichuan peppercorns. It's going to provide a lovely numbing heat as well as a lovely citrusy aroma into the beef. 2 tablespoons in there. Some salt, so just some sea salt. And followed by a good heaped tablespoon of flour. So the flour is going to help bind all those spices and they're going to sit nicely on top of the fat and it's going to roast and be lovely and crispy. Okay, so I just want to bind all that together now. Give that a good mix, like that. Take your stress out. Okay, and then with the beef, just pop this all over the top and just rub it in well, so it's lovely and coated. Now, obviously, the fat is going to keep this meat lovely and tender. Okay, I've got some nice chunky bits of cassia bark, so I'm just going to put that on the tray, and the beef is going to sit nicely on top like that because it's just going to make sure that there's enough air going underneath. The base of this roast is not going to stew and be also overly cooked, so it's going to have nice even cooking. I'm going to put that now in the oven at 240 degrees for about 20 minutes, and then after that I'm going to turn it down to about 190, so it's a sort of lower heat, and cook for another sort of of 20 to 30 minutes, so it's lovely and medium.
I'm going to leave that to roast. I think Alex is sending me smoke signals.
Oh, that's really hot.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That's not going to be cooked on the inside, is it? It's got to get
Charcoal
kind of black.
fish.
I think that's ready.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
It's as quick as that, is it?
Colour he's looking for is golden, is that right?
Yeah, it should be golden brown, not dark brown.
Harvest brown you've got there.
The brown ones are yours.
Thanks.
That's not very nice.
Was this too hot for you yesterday?
No, I found it all right, actually. It was...
Did you?
Yeah.
OK, then I can put more in there. I think that's about a good 4 or a 5 in there. Do you want me to help you?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
Money plane.
I think I can cope.
Bernice is ready to serve, but it's time to see just how hot Alex is going to make the chilli salt for his fish.
Chilli flakes?
No wimping out. Really go for it, Alex.
Come on, I want a bit more spicy.
girly.
It's a girly
That's a
pestle and
girly
mortar.
sprinkle.
Put some power into
Yeah, come on.
I think I'm being got at.
Well, at least chilli hater Alex is giving it a go. And I just need to finish off my beef dish.
That's had a good sort of 45 minutes in the oven. You can see lovely crispy fat on the top. I'm just going to make my 4-spiced chili oil to go with that. And in goes some fennel seeds, so about half a teaspoon. Some cloves, again, just half a teaspoon. Star anise, which I'm just going to leave to one side for the moment. Some Sichuan peppercorn, about a teaspoon. I've got here some long green chilies. I just want to just roughly break them up like that into this mixture. And then, using my pestle mortar, I'm going to bruise it some more, release all their flavours, all their oils. OK.
Next, heat up the wok and add a little groundnut oil.
In with all the spices and those chilies. The star anise. Just a small pinch of the dried chilies. Give that a good mix. Got all those wonderful flavours coming through. Then, very, very simply, 4 good tablespoons of a good chili oil. And this is going to be like the chili dressing on top of the beef. OK, lovely. And then just turn the heat down a touch. I'm going to also add in the juice of half a lemon. And this is going to add a fresh zing to the sauce. So it's going to be lovely, it's going to be sour, it's going to be hot, it's going to be spicy and mouth-wateringly delicious.
Finally, slice the rested beef really thinly. Then lay the pieces on a platter, drizzle over the chili oil and garnish with some chopped spring onion and coriander. Chili and spice and all things nice. It's my roast beef in 4-spiced chili oil.
They look so nice.
Looks like Bernice and Alex are plating up too.
How's that for presentation?
OK, guys, let's serve up.
So, which of our cabbies has got the knowledge of Chinese cuisine and who's been left going round in circles? Bernice has cooked my prawn and chili bamboo shoot stir-fry, and Alex has made 2 versions of my fish, with and without Sichuan pepper and chili.
The Sichuan pepper and chili is
this one here?
furthest away from you, yeah.
And this is all this Szechuan. So that's the hot and that's just pepper and salt.
Well, we'll find out in a minute.
There we go. That's the chili one, and that's not the chili one.
Oh,
Go for it. Good on you, Dad.
thank you.
That's delicious.
Thank you very much. What do you think? Is it spicy enough?
Not spicy enough,
Okay.
but it's delicious.
Thank you very much.
OK, Bernice, shall we try your dish?
Yes, definitely.
Go on, sell your dish.
OK, so this is my prawn with chili bamboo shoots.
Lovely.
And you cooked it in no time as well.
Because the wok is so hot, you have to be quick with it, else it will burn. It is a really nice, quick, simple dish to make. So I'll be making it quite a lot.
Did you enjoy making it?
I did. It was really good fun.
Taste the crunch.
Yeah.
Lots of texture.
I have to say, begrudgingly, it's very nice. You've done a brilliant job.
That's good. That's I like spice, and it's very, very to my taste, indeed.
Great. Thank you.
So which cabbie is going to be hailed victorious and who will be left standing at the curb?
I have the difficult job of picking a winner. I think it's Bernice. That was really good dish as well. The fish was delicious, so it was really hard to decide. Congratulations. Maybe see you back again. Cheers. 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 The girls Cheers. Cheers. For a chance to win some cooking tips from me, a fantastic trip to China, and to be entered into our weekly prize draw, all courtesy of Sharwood's, then go to www.5.tv/Chinese food in minutes.
Get in. Next week, I'll be teaching 2 estate agents the art of fast, fresh Chinese cooking. And when it's their turn to create a feast, maybe they'll wish they had the number of the local takeaway.
Thoughts, anyone?
No, thank you. They were nice though.
Well, if you fancy having a go, you can get all of this week's recipes online at 5.tv/Chinese food in minutes. Next tonight, though, on 5, the secrets of Egypt's lost tomb are revealed.